Hi, I'm Miss Jean. I love to sit at my kitchen table early in the morning to read my Bible and have my morning devotions. And I also love looking out of the window and watching God's creatures wake up. Robins poke around in the wet grass, hunting for worms. Squirrels leap from tree to tree, searching for nuts. And, if I'm lucky, one or two little rabbits will hop across the lawn. Watching all these different animals makes me happy. And animals make Gracie Harris happy too. In fact, I don't know anyone who loves animals more than Gracie. But Gracie's faith is about to be tested as she learns that loving animals can sometimes bring sadness too.
Mom, where are you?
I'm in the kitchen. Gracie, what's the matter?
Mom, I was in the backyard and I saw a neighbor's cat, Blaze, stalking something in the juniper bush. It was a baby bird.
Oh dear, I hope Blaze didn't get it.
He would have if I hadn't chased him away. Here, I put the bird in my jacket to keep it safe.
Oh my, it doesn't even have all its feathers yet. I wonder where it came from.
It must have fallen from one of the pine trees during that storm we had last night. So I'm gonna call it Jack. I think it's a baby scrub jay.
Its feathers are gray-blue, so you might be right.
Can we keep Jack? Please?
I don't know, Gracie.
We can't just put it back in the bush, or Blaze will get it.
No, I guess we can't. But I have no idea what to do with the baby bird.
We can ask Ranger Bob. He's a bird watcher. He'll know what to do.
That's a great idea. Let's call him right now.
Hello?
Hi, Ranger Bob. I'm Michelle Harris, Gracie's mom.
Oh, yeah. You own that nice little cafe. What can I do for you, Michelle?
Well, Gracie rescued a baby bird from our neighbor's cat. We think it might be a scrub jay, and we were hoping you could tell us how to take care of it.
Well, the best place for a baby bird is in its own nest. But if you can't find the nest and it's in danger from predators, then you might need to help it out.
How?
You can keep it in a box lined with soft tissues or towels and put the box in a quiet, safe location. In an emergency, you can feed a baby bird moist dog food or hard-boiled eggs. But I'd recommend calling a wildlife rehabilitator.
A wildlife rehabilitator?
Yes, they're trained to take care of young birds until they can be released back into the wild.
Gracie was right when she said you'd know what to do.
But I should warn you, baby birds are fragile and very hard to take care of properly. Sometimes, in spite of her best efforts, they just don't make it.
Oh, dear. Well, thanks for your help.
Good luck to you.
As soon as Michelle hung up the phone, she and Gracie prayed that God would help them to take good care of Jack. Then Michelle began searching for wildlife rescue organizations near Discovery Mountain, while Gracie got some hard-boiled eggs from the refrigerator. She spent the rest of the day watching over Jack, feeding him, and making his box as comfortable as she could. She hardly slept that night, getting up almost every hour to feed the tiny bird. The next morning, she wanted to stay home to take care of Jack, but her mom insisted that she go to school. Michelle promised to feed the baby bird whenever she wasn't too busy with customers in the cafe. And Gracie's brother Judah said that he'd run home and check on Jack during his lunch break. As soon as school was out, Gracie ran home as fast as she could.
I thought school was never gonna get out. I could hardly wait to see Jack. Oh no! Mom, come quick!
What is it, Gracie? What's wrong?
Oh, Mom, it's Jack. He's just lying on the bottom of the box.
Oh, Gracie, I'm so sorry.
Judah said Jack was hopping around and looked fine at lunchtime.
Jack did seem fine earlier today.
What did we do wrong?
We didn't do anything wrong, Gracie. Ranger Bob said baby birds are very delicate. He warned us this might happen.
But we both prayed for Jack, and I prayed every time I got up at night to take care of him. Why did God let this happen?
I don't know all the answers. We live in a world that's been broken by sin, and bad things sometimes happen, even to innocent little birds. But I do know that God loved Jack as much as you did.
How do you know that?
It says so, right in the Bible.
It does?
Matthew 10:29 tells us that God sees every tiny sparrow that falls. God was right there, watching Jack all day and all night. And do you know who else he was watching?
Who?
He was watching you, Gracie. He saw how much you loved Jack and how faithfully you took care of him. God saw how kind you were to one of his littlest creatures.
I like knowing that God was watching Jack and me, but I still feel sad.
It's okay to feel sad. It just shows how much you cared. When you're ready, maybe we can think of some things that will help you feel better, like writing a story about Jack.
I could draw a picture of Jack so I'll always remember him.
That's a great idea.
And I could put that Bible verse underneath, so I'll always remember that God sees every tiny baby bird and cares about them. And he cares about me too.
Oh, Gracie, that's the best idea yet.
Gracie really did have the best idea. Matthew 10:29 says this, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care." You know, this assures us that God values every tiny little sparrow, so we can be certain that He values us. We don't always know the reason why sad things happen, but we should always exercise our faith by remembering that God sees and cares for every living creature, especially you. I'm Miss Jean, and you've been listening to a mini adventure in Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Visit us at discoverymountain.com, where you can learn more about your favorite characters and listen to full episodes on demand. Until next time, stay connected with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This mini adventure, Little Bird, was written by Joy Hubble.